Hello, dear friends. This is Aurangzeb Suharwardi. Pakistan is land of opportunities, and with the passage of times, people are getting more convinced that this is true. In these opportunities, the most important opportunities are business opportunities. For that, we have to analyze our companies, large companies, small and medium enterprises. Today, I'm just going to talk about certain factors due to which Pakistani companies generally are not optimally productive, and secondly, they are not going global. There may be so many reasons, general also and specific also, but I will mention a few very glaring reasons which I observed during my interaction through corporate trainings with various companies. First of all, the most important thing is the business philosophy with which a company comes into the business landmark. Our business philosophy generally lacks flexibility, foresightedness, and greater vision. Due to that, we perform just restricted operations and we have very, very low benchmarks of our productivity. And whenever the companies achieve those landmarks, they just get complacent and oversatisfied. Number two, not much companies believe in investing in the human resource development, innovation, expanding the human potentials, expanding the human limitations, whether through trainings or through work environment or through their policies. Most of the companies have very, very low priority for this. Number three, employee facilitation. Employee facilitation is considered as a very lavish thing. Companies have different opinions, different business philosophy regarding this. Most of the employees are dissatisfied due to their personal problems, their personal reasons. But the company does not pay much of the attention. So they remain demotivated or less motivated. Secondly, the work environment puts an extra pressure on the employees. The unrealistic targets also play a very negative role in building the motivation of the employees. Number four, training. Training is an area in which very few companies believe in true sense, and very less trainings are conducted with true letter and spirit. Most of the companies have training programs, annual training programs, quarterly training programs. They hire trainers also, they undergo various trainings also. But those companies also do not facilitate the transfer of training on the work environment. And sometimes the trainings conducted have very less connection with the actual work requirements and work environment. So budgets are also spent, activities are also shown, but with no results or with very, very poor results. Most of the companies consider training as an expense, whereas training is an investment. So they have very, very vague or weak training policies. Public sector has a lot of emphasis on trainings. They have training institutes also. For promotion of their employees, every employee has to go through a certain training, but that also lacks the cohesion between the training and the actual work environment. Therefore, the optimal potential of the employees doesn't come out. Moreover, they are faced with a lot of restrictions during their actual work to implement that training. Then, another point connected with this training is that very often the competence, the impact, the standard of the trainers is considered. Normally, in a routine, the regular trainers are involved or in-house trainers are involved and the activities are conducted. Sometimes, due to a very, very prominent reputation or favoritism of any trainer is considered. So those type of trainers do not customize their trainings, and they deliver the training programs without understanding the actual culture and environment and the mindset of employees of that organization. At the end, I would like to mention that there is another set of companies which consider training as a wastage of time and money, and they consider themselves that they know all, they know everything. Without training, they are performing this, so they are satisfied. That's why employee retention is the problem, maintaining quality and productivity is the problem, and then ultimately going global is the biggest problem. So we find one odd company involved in global operations. So here I have to motivate the chief executives and the owners of the companies that they should not consider trainings as a waste of time and resources. It's a great investment for attaining maximum profitability, increasing their productivity, and with a lot of pride going global. Cultural change is also very important. There are companies I have seen who undertake a lot of training programs, but they do not lay emphasis on embellishing their company cultures. How to do that? That's also a biggest challenge for our companies. And if we adhere to all these steps, there is no question that we are not able to compete regionally and globally. We have a lot of potential, but that potential have to be focused and harnessed. Mind Groomers have brought a lot of customized training programs. For that, you can contact mindgroomers at gmail.com. You can visit the page of the company, mindgroomers.pk. You can visit the Facebook page and YouTube channel of Mind Groomers also. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.